Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How are y'all doing today, man? Thank you for tuning in. So we're back here with some more The Police. All right, we're going to be checking out a song that was requested some time ago by quite a few. So we're going to be finally diving into it. This was Synchronicity 2. Okay, Synchronicity 2. That makes me think, is there a Synchronicity 1? I don't know, but this was the one that was been told to me over and over. Check it out, Synchronicity 2. So here we are with the official music video. Hopefully I don't have to alter the footage to get it uploaded. If I do, I am sorry. YouTube just, takes a bat at me every now and then. So here we go. We're going to be checking this one out from The Police. Waste no more time. Here we are. The intro.
Under the suburban family morning, grandmother screaming at the wall. We have to shout above the din of our ecstasy. We can't hear anything at all. Another chance to this need of order and frustration. We know all the suicides are fake. Daddy only stares into the distance.
Oh, dude, that guitar though.
More that he can't take. Many miles away, something crawls from this line at the bottom of a dark Scottish lake. Another industrial ugly morning. The factory bell shares filth into the sky. He walks unhindered through the picket lines today. He doesn't think to wonder why. Secretaries powder green like cheap tarts in a red light street. But all he ever thinks to do is watch.
Some interesting scenery.
But every single meeting with this
Oh, that guitar right there.
superior. There's a humiliating kick in the crotch. Many miles away, something crawls to the surface of a dark Scottish loch.
The music on this one, man, it's just chugging on.
Another working day has ended. Only the rush of hell to face. Packed like lemmings into shiny metal boxes. Contestants in a suicidal race. Daddy grips the wheel and stares alone into the distance. He knows that something somewhere has to break. He sees the family home now.
Trying to listen to him now.
Headlights. The pain upstairs that makes his eyeballs ache. Many miles away, there's a shadow on the door of a cottage on the shore.
The guitar almost gets like that beachy vibe, man.
Scottish lake.
All right, so I can't lie. The lyrics, the vocals were very hard to decipher what he was saying on this track. I was really trying at times, like I picked up on some of it talking about, being in the headlights, something, or drive. He's with his dad. He's driving. Kind of beaming headlights going on. Something's got to break. I mean, it sounds like there's some tension here, but I couldn't really find out what. But the things that I could gather from it, the music, really fun. It's got that 80s vibe, that 80s pop to it, man. I like that, man. It just pulls me in immediately. And just hearing all the different layers going on here, right? You're not getting a simple rhythm the whole time. That guitar just kept switching it up. The drum line, switch it up. The bass was good. The keys that are playing, like everything, it didn't give you anything simple on this track. That was not simple music to me. I enjoyed it, man. It's got more complexity to it, more texture to the sound, man. It's just something that you get a lot with 80s as well, even though it's a different sound than what you hear in the 70s and the 60s. Doesn't make it any less enjoyable, and the layers and the texture that they add on it, man, the flavor, I just enjoy 80s as well. So the sounds was really good, on point as well. The music video, though, I don't think that probably had any relation to be doing with the song at all. I think that was just some kind of artistic expression. It kind of looks like you've got this Mad Max looking apocalyptic world going on here, but everything's done with like wiring, instrumental microphone wiring set up in like these scaffolding. You've got shreds of clothing, bright yellows and reds and stuff hanging up there. It almost looked like a shipwreck out of scaffolding and wires. And then we kept getting a view of the ocean for some reason as well. So I don't think that probably had any bearing, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a look. All right, so I don't know if I was saying synchronicity or synchronicity, but it looks like it's synchronicity. So if I was saying synchronicity, my bad. I tend to do that a lot where I speak quicker than I think, and sometimes people will hit up the comments and they're like, "Did you mean this? Did you mean that?" Yes, I probably meant the thing that you're thinking. I'm just speaking too quick. I do that, man. I'm a fast talker, and sometimes the brain doesn't keep up with the mouth, so it happens. So here we go. Let me take a little bit of a read here. All right, this is interesting. So I don't know if there's a deeper meaning, and there very well could be. It could be about a real story or something, but I'm just going to go ahead and give you my thoughts just reading through the lyrics here. So it sounds like kind of like the average family, right? Maybe not average on the happy end, average on the sad, depressed end of life. That happens to some of us. So it sounds like the daily grind, man. He's working at this factory, this industrial, ugly morning. As he says, it belches filth into the sky, really painting a picture of this guy going to work in this ugly condition, right? Maybe some factory that is producing environmental, or maybe a factory that's not so environmentally friendly, right? As he's saying. So he's going to work, man. Meanwhile, there's problems happening at the house. It sounds like maybe his wife, the mother is suicidal, and dad's going off to work at this terrible place that he doesn't like to be. He's having a meeting with his so-called superior. It's a humiliating kick in the crotch. He's just getting crapped on and kicked down. So then he's kind of going back to his shiny metal boxes, right, in the suicidal race. So the metal box could either be like a kind of the workplace at work, or the car that he's driving home, because he goes on to continue. Daddy grips the wheel, stares alone into the distance. You could just imagine the thoughts kind of swirling in his head about, this sucks, right? This daily grind, this is my life, this is what it's come to, like, this is what I've amounted to. I just can't take this. I've got problems at home, I've got problems at work, this just sucks, right? And as he's going home, he's just thinking something's got to break. Like either I need to quit, or I need to find a better way of living, because I can't take this. If I don't find a way out of my situation, I'm gonna be the one that breaks. Something bad's gonna happen to me, probably done by me, if I do not make it out of this. He sees the family home now looming in the headlights. He's coming home. He can see the house now, and he's been driving with these terrible thoughts. The pain upstairs that makes his eyeballs ache. Just thinking about, hey, I just left a hellhole, and I'm coming to a place that I also don't enjoy being anymore. Everything here has kind of sucks as well now. And that's kind of the grind that some people find themselves in, is you go to a place you don't like to be at work, and you come home and you bring that with you, and then you have a bad place at home sometimes, or you just have problems at home. You know, the kids are getting older, they're causing problems, and the wife, she's not happy in the marriage anymore, and now you go to work and you don't like it there, your boss kicks you down. It's just a constant back and forth between one bad place and the other, and you just can't find peace. So I don't know. That's the vibes I was getting, but like I said, it could be based off a different story. It could have been made for a movie or something, but I'll take a look at that. This was released in 1983, and as I'm seeing right here, Synchronicity won. Okay, so maybe I skipped a line, man. Well, I don't know if that happened, but this one I think was the one that was highly recommended. So, all right, so you've got Synchronicity 2 right here, released in 1983, and it says it was a song by Police and the third single from their album Synchronicity, written by lead singer and bassist Sting. It was released as a single in the UK and the US by A&M Records, and it reached number 17 in the UK, number 16 on the Hot Billboard 100. And then going into the background, it says a song which refers to Carl Jung's theory of synchronicity, nominally tells the story of a father whose home, work life, and environment are dispiriting and depressing. Lyrics refer to grandmother screaming at the wall, as well as mother chants her litany of boredom and frustration, but we all know her suicides are fake. Later, we hear about humiliation by his boss, all the while he knows that something somewhere has to break. Meanwhile, something monstrous is emerging from the dark Scottish lake loch, a reference to the Loch Ness Monster, a parallel to the father's own inner anguish. Okay, I thought that's why I was like wondering if it was about something else, because he was talking about the Scottish lake loch, and that's kind of where my mind went, was like Loch Ness Monster, but I thought no way we're talking about that, because that really doesn't play into the rest of the ideas I'm getting from the song. But as they're saying here, maybe it's to draw a parallel between the father's own inner anguish, like the monster, the thing that is emerging from him, like the monster emerged from the lake, that deep depression, that suicidal thought that I'm about to just break, kind of rising up from him. I can see the correlation there. So there's a domestic situation where there's a man who's on the edge of paranoia, and as his paranoia increases, a monster takes shape in a Scottish lake, the monster being a symbol of the man's anxiety. That's a synchronistic situation, as Sting said in a visual documentary. All right, man. Well, that was a good one, and I like that they kind of got into breaking down the explanation there as well to help deliver what the meanings of that was, man. That's really dope. All right, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed rocking with me here today. I really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out the descriptions down below for other ways to go with the channel, including becoming a member on my YouTube, my Patreon, or donation request if you so choose. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.